Hi there. So if you've done any of the other workouts, you'll notice I've introduced a lot of these diagonal patterns or arcs. So we're just going to review them and put them together a little bit to challenge coordination. So the first one is an arc with the head and neck. So imagine you have an eyeball in the top of your head. It's looking down to this diagonal, and then it's looking up to the opposite. So that's the trajectory of your arc all the way. All right, let's do that on the other one. So you're going down to this corner, and then up and away, reaching down, and up and away. Okay, so let's move into the hands. We're going to start at the ends and work our way in. So we'll do both together just because we can. So thumb and first finger, and then the rest of the fingers come together. They furl into almost a fist with the thumb on the outside. Then little finger leads the way. And bring that in and away. Okay? So let's do that with the head. Let's just do your right hand. I'll do my left, so we're mirroring. So you're looking down over that fist and looking up away from it and down and away. All right, now let's do the other side. So gather, looking down over it and away and in and away. Okay, now we're going to add the pattern for the shoulder joint, which for this one we're going to do cross to the shoulder and away from your shoulder. So there's your arc through the space that way and away. Let's do the other one. And away, cross. So let's see if we can put that together. Let's do the right side. So you're looking over your shoulder and down, and then looking away and down. Cross and away. And center that. So then the other side, palm down to start, looking over, and then looking away, and over, and away. And then we've got one more element to add into this upper body part, shoulder blades, and we're going to take them forward and up, and then backward and down. So they move away from the spine and up, and back and down, right? So if we add that in, your right side, gather, take it across, lift the shoulder up and look over it, so it's like you're tightly wrapping yourself up like you're really cold. And then going away, and pull that shoulder back, so everything's very open, right? Gathering everything in, and then everything away. Let's try that on the other side. So palm down to begin, everything across tight, and then opening everything out, gathering in across, and away and out. All right, so let's move to the lower body. I'm just going to get this thing out of the way. So with the feet, let me just move back to the feet. Big toes go towards each other and up. And then little toes move away from each other and down. In and lift up, away and down. Okay? In and up, and away and down. In and up, and away and down. So coming into the hip joint, so you're going to take your leg across the front line, turned out, and if we add the toe leads the way forward and up, and then the little toe leads the way back. So you're kind of doing exactly what your foot is doing with your leg, so you're just following the line of your foot. And then the last part of this is the pattern for the pelvis, which is the trickiest part. So those little dimples, either side of your sacrum there on your lower back, you want to think of the one on your right pulling backwards, you're scooping in the front, and it's traveling up your back towards this shoulder blade. And then the hip joint is going the opposite way, so forward and down. So your arc is wrapping it around your back. Wrapping it around and back. So let's just review that on the other side before we put it together. So this side, left little dimple, going back and up, wrapping itself around your back, and then the hip forward and down the other way. Scooping up, reaching away, one more. Good. together now. So big toe leads, leg comes forward, hips go back and up, and then reach away. So leg gets sucked in, and then away, and in, and away. So the lower body is definitely a lot trickier, right? So back and up, bring the leg in front, big toe leading, and then away, hip reaches down. Back and up, and down, back and up, and down. Okay, so let's try putting the whole thing together on your right side. So palm down. Let's start a little diagonal so it's easier to get into our legs. So gathering the fingers, bringing the leg across, scooping up. So you feel like everything's very twisted and closed, and then going away the other way, twisted but open. So big toe leading, gather the fingers, head changes, little toe and finger leading, opening out. One more on this side, backing up, and then reaching out. Okay, let's try that on the other side. So palm down, leg ready to go. Hip is going back, looking over that shoulder, and then opening out the other way. Everything in, everything out. Once more, scoop, and out, and rest there. Okay, so that's the end of the first part. It's a big coordination challenge. So we're going to do the opposites of all of those things now. So the head will be the same, but with the fingers, we're going to start with the palms up this time. Little finger leads the way in, and then you wrap the thumb around at the end. Thumb leads the way as you open. Okay? And out. So let's do the head going up first, then down on your right side. So you're gathering in, looking up, and then you're opening the hand, looking away. Gathering in, looking up, and away. This is much less intuitive for me, this one. So gathering in and looking up, and then away and looking down, in and up, away and down. So that leads very well into the pattern for the shoulder, which is across and up. Okay? So cross the body looking up, away looking down, cross looking up, and away looking down. Let's do that one on the other side. Cross looking up, and away looking down, cross looking up, and away looking down. So now we're going to add the shoulder blade. So this time you're going forward and down with the shoulder blade, backward and up, forward and down, backward and up. Okay? So putting all of those together, forward and down as you go across, so there's the arc of the shoulder blade, and I'm looking up, and then away, lift the shoulder blade up towards the back of your head. Reach it down as you look up, and reach it up as you look down. Ooh, let's try that one on the other side. So palm up to begin. Head's looking up, shoulders coming down, sorry, and then head's going down, shoulders going up. Head's going up as the shoulders coming down and across, and then head's looking down as the shoulders going up and back. All right, as you can see, I'm not great at that one. All right, so let's review the toes on this one. So the feet are going to have big toes going down and towards your center line, and then little toes going up and away from your center line. Down and in toward the center, up and away. Down and in towards center, up and away. Okay. So your hip is going to go behind you, and again the big toe is leading. So your leg is pretty turned in, and then little toe leads it out. So there's the arc, wrapping around the back as far as you can and up. So big toe leads, little toe leads. Let's do that one. So the foot is big toe leading as you go around the back, little toe leading as you come up. Big toe wrapping around, here's the arc. Big toe round, little toe up, okay? Now with the pelvis this time, your sit bone is going to go back and down, so your bone in your bum, and then the hip bone is going to go across and up. Back and down, cross and up, right? So reviewing that on the other side, just want to keep balancing it out. So back and down with the sitting bone, and then cross and up with the hip bone. Back and down, cross and up, down and up. Okay, so let's put that together with the foot and the hip. So your sitting bone is kind of going down with the leg as it goes back, and then lifting across this way as it comes up. Leading away with the sit bone, across with the hip bone. Away with the sit bone, across. Let's do the other one. So leading away with the sit bone, let it follow that leg, and then across, and let it go away, pulling it across, and again, and across. Whew. Okay, so let's try and put this all together. This is going to be tricky, this one. We'll go slow. So palm up to start. You're taking your hand across. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got to remember what I'm doing with the rest of me. Okay. So, palm up, leg ready to go. So you're going across, you look up as your shoulder comes down and your head goes up. And then you're looking down as you open out, pull the hip across. So, back and down, and then little toe leads up. Back and down, little toe leads up. And down, and little toe leads up. Oh, that was tough. Try on the other side, that was a terrible example. Okay, so palm up, leg is going back first, head is going up. So everything wrapping that way, and then open out, pull the hip across and look down. Oh. And in, and up, and in, Alright, so there's a coordination challenge. These patterns can be put together any way you want. So just mix them up, see what happens.